Kentucky. I'm your host and moderator, Sherelle Roberts, and we're here with the Let's Talk team. It's Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, and Lisa High. Hello. Man, it's Solid Blue Day.
It is.
Everybody's out there getting their T-shirts and Mount Sterling.
That's right.
Your shoes. I don't know if you guys can see.
Oh, the shoes. Woo!
Oh, look at those.
They are awesome.
I decided to wear blue because it's Solid Blue Day. I got my T-shirt yesterday. That you guys can get yours out there today if you're in Mount Sterling for about 29 more minutes. So, yeah. All right, so let's talk about what else is going on in Talk of the Town. So much going on.
It really is.
Got a little hair here. I'm trying to get it.
Here, I'll get
That's a part of it. Okay, so in Talk of the Town. So guys, roll through this for me so we can talk about this here. So the Fayette County School Board is looking to fill a vacant position on the school board. So the District 3 school board member, Tom Jones, recently resigned. And his resignation was just accepted. This particular resignation comes kind of at a curious time because Jones, maybe just a few weeks ago, actually made a public apology for some comments that he made that some folks saw as racially insensitive. They were doing the budget talks, and Jones said he didn't want school officials, district officials, monkeying around with the budget. Now, this was deemed by some as a racial microaggression because the school leadership is black, and referring to black people as primates is a long-standing racial trope. Jones did apologize for the remark after making them. We do have the apology here. Check this out.
And while I take responsibility for my misstatement, it was in no way a racially inspired act.
So, yeah, that was just a little piece of it. And he said he didn't mean it as a racially insensitive act. So people interested in filling Jones' seat, there's a couple things. You got to be 24. You got to have a high school diploma. You have to be a registered voter in District 3. That's around the Hamburg area. And you have to have been a registered voter for the past 3 years. So that's quite a situation. You know, we're in the middle of the school year, and Fayette County Schools is going to have to find a new school board member.
Yeah. I understand how it could be taken and, you know, as being insensitive. You know, it's a tricky situation. I grew up, like, monkeying around for me was just something like my dad used to use it all the time, just fool around, just stop goofing off. And honestly, I didn't find out about the racially, like, insensitive, with it being insensitive until probably like 5 or 6 years ago. So it's a worry that I have. Like, I'm afraid that I'm going to be I can't keep up with all of, like, the slang school that we have. I feel like I'm going to offend somebody, and I really don't mean to.
Yeah, and I feel the same way. You know, that monkeying around term has been around my whole childhood and life, and it was really, I mean, it was just fooling around for us. But, you know, slang terms and life in general is evolving, and us as a society are evolving. So we have to be sensitive, especially in positions like that. You have to be sensitive to who you're working with, and all the diverse backgrounds that are involved and all the sensitivities that can be there. So, you know, I don't think it was intentional, but yet, you know, it was said.
Yeah.
I don't think it was an intentional remark, but I didn't care for the apology. It did not feel sincere to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that was some of the complaints that folks who were on the Equity Council and other places that were serving with him, they said, that apology sounded a little, I had to do it so I wouldn't get in trouble type apology.
Right.
And so, again, now let's be clear, he's saying that he's resigning for personal reasons, not associated with this event, but 2 + 2 is 4 to me, but that's just it. But I will say this about the whole matter. When you are working in a professional setting, you can't always be telling jokes and making cracks and saying stuff. Now, we get to do that because we get paid to do that. But please trust that the jokes that we say, we vetted them before we get out here.
Yes.
You just don't say any old thing. So, wish them well, but let's be a lesson for everybody.
That's right.
Okay, now to happier news. Mayor Linda Gordon has announced the trick-or-treating schedule for Lexington. Yay. Lexington Lisa was so excited. The trick-or-treating for Lexington will be from 6 to 8 p.m. on October 31st, so on actual Halloween. But leading up to Halloween, there's a lot of fun things happening around town, including a jack-o'-lantern trail, which I assume we're
going.
looking at something
Oh,
like
cool.
that now in McConnell Springs.
Yeah.
Yappy hours. Halloween at the Wellington Dog Park, which I think is adorable. And a full moon hike at Raven Run Sanctuary, and of course the Thriller Parade and all kinds of fun stuff. So
Lexington goes all out. I mean, they really do. I love that. I really do. And I love that my youngest son is still the age of trick-or-treating, so I get to go out and get all of his hand-me-down candies that he doesn't like. It's like, here, Mom, you can have this.
And Jackson's probably too cool. Is he handing candy out?
No, he's actually very bitter that he's aged out because he's 19, so we are not letting him trick-or-treat. The past few years, he hasn't been able to. And so he has to stay home and hand out the candy.
Yeah.
So, but he still wants to dress up, so he's going to be like this killer clown and everything
Oh,
for
mercy.
this year. So, yeah.
well, who wants to give candy to a killer clown anyway? You can't have candy looking like that. We only do princesses, angels, and stuff.
Maybe ghosts.
Killer clown.
I know I didn't. Listen, all right. Don't get me started. Okay, coming up after the break. Serious question, can't wait to talk about it. Should first dates, come with a money-back guarantee? Some guys think so. Let's talk about it.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
If you've been injured, Morgan & Morgan's fee is free. If you don't win your case, you pay nothing. It's easy. Just dial Pound Law or go to forthepeople.com to get started. I think I'm starting to get this.
For my patients,
He's threatening to take away health care coverage from over 95,000 Kentuckians.
It's very scary that people are not going to have health coverage.
People will not be able to see their doctors. People will not be able to buy medicines.
Many rural hospitals will end up closing their doors.
Cameron is still following his pal, Matt Bevin.
I don't know why you do that.
I don't think Daniel Cameron understands what Kentuckians are going through.
And that is not acceptable for a governor.
It's the annual enrollment period for Medicare Advantage plans, and you have a choice, which is why Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here to help you get all the benefits you qualify for. Give us a call today at 800-608-1493 for a plan review with a licensed agent. We'll help you make the most of your budget. Ask about our $0 monthly premium plans that include dental, vision, and hearing, along with transportation, a gym membership, and $0 copays for prescriptions. We also have plans to help you pay for groceries, over-the-counter health items, and utilities like cell phone, all on a single prepaid MasterCard. Call Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield at 800-608-1493 for your Medicare Advantage plan review. Find a plan with all the benefits you're eligible for. We're here to help, so you never go it alone. That's our anthem.
It's time to treat yourself. Visit WTVQ.com and check out ABC 36 half-off deals and discounts on our features page. Save 50% at local restaurants and businesses. You better hurry. These deals won't last long. Let ABC 36 help you save big today.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. It is time for the Countdown Conversation. This is the part of the show where we discuss as many topics as we can in 6 minutes. Today is a good one. All right, so let's get to it. Money back date. Listen to this. A woman went on a date, grabbed some hot ciders with a gentleman at a Brooklyn bar. When the bill came, he picked it up, right? Paid the bartender, no problem. Well, a couple days later, he's like, let me call that girl, see if I can get a second date. He asked for the second date. She wasn't feeling it, so she politely declines. So let me tell you what he does next. He sends her a Venmo money request. He wanted her to pay her half of the bill for the drink that she drank that he paid for.
No.
Hold on. We're not finished.
Oh, gee.
Oh. So this woman isn't the only single woman that's running into this awkward moment. Evidently, there's a new dating trend where some men, and let me say some men, because I don't want our viewers in my DMs, some men request that women, if they decline the second date, give them some money back for the first one.
Kim, what do you think? You're growling.
He sent an invoice?
An invoice.
He sent an invoice.
Yes.
I am so glad I am out of the dating pool now because it is shady. It is shady. Look, if someone asks for their money back from me, I'm gonna egg their house. And I'm gonna do it on a summer night where it's real hot the next morning.
Seriously.
So here's my thing. If you want your money back, no problem. I'm gonna give you my half, and I'm gonna give you your half, just so I can show you who the man in the relationship actually is.
yeah.
Ooh, see what he says then.
And then I'm gonna make sure that nobody dates you, because I have a television show. And I'll just tell everybody.
And she's not afraid to use it. Well, you know what? First of all, there's no money-back guarantee on a first date, okay? There just isn't. You know, unless you set it up ahead of time that it's going to be Dutch, that you're going to go back, you know, you're going to pay your own way. No, 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 no. Matter of fact, if I got that Venmo, if I had an invoice for that, I would return with an invoice back to them for $500 for wasting my time and my money.
That's on period.
Oh, that's a good one. Because time is money.
That's right. That's right.
You know what? I think that's why I always offered to pay for my part of the bill, or let's go Dutch. But here's the thing. Do men, I'm just saying this just because of this one instance with the man, do men want women to be with them because they want to be with them, or they're afraid of the money back guarantee? Right. Okay, fine. I'll go on a second date with you. It's just because I didn't want to pay for the first one.
Oh,
I don't actually like you.
Right? It's unbelievable.
Oh my God.
There's no guarantees in
There's no guarantees.
Come on, it's a gamble.
Just go and have fun.
Yes.
Baby, when I say relationships are a gamble, and dating,
Yes.
it's a gamble. Okay, so again, don't at us. We said some men. Thanks for everybody who's picking up the tabs, okay? All right, up next, Yellow Pillow. Internet user Cam Thompson lit the fuse when he posted a photo of a crumpled yellow pillow to the artist formerly known as Twitter, now X. The corners darkened, almost brown, had some areas that were faded into white, and his post racked up like 55,000 likes in less than 24 hours, generating hundreds of replies. Guys were like, yeah, of course we use this pillow. They're comfortable. You don't switch out your pillow. Like, you gotta be faithful to your pillow. And women are like gagging, and we cannot believe this. So, guys, let's talk about it. Yellow pillow. Keep it, throw it away. So for me, literally our country is in the middle of a constitutional crisis with our House of Representatives, and we're arguing about a yellow pillow, so I'm just gonna say that. Lisa.
No, that's true. You know, here's the deal. I'm not anti-yellow pillow as long as there's a pillow cover for the pillow. You know, you need one of those pillow covers that are like, you know, antibacterial and all of that. You zip them shut. It's like breaking into Fort Knox if you want. So if you have your favorite pillow and it's yellow and dingy like that, go ahead and just lock it up. But you know what? I grew up with yellow pillows, so I sympathize with yellow pillows. I thought they came from the store that way. I didn't know that there was something when I was really little until I got older, and then I was like, oh, ew, ew.
Yes, exactly.
So, you know, honestly, I grew up in a house with yellow pillows too, and I didn't know that pillows could be fluffy. You know, it's all thick, it's thick and fluffy. I mean, I have tried to wash the yellow pillows before, and it all lumped into one side. Like, it was like some sort of freaky melon or something, and it didn't look or smell any better.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I can relate to the yellow pillows.
Yeah.
We had yellow pillows growing up. I just thought that was a thing. You know, this was your grandmother's pillow. You shall use it too. And about 10 years ago, I had this aha moment. I don't know why it just happened 10 years ago before that, but I was like, you know what? I could get a new pillow. I don't have to use this one that looks like from the Civil War. I can use a new one. Yay. And I threw like 10 yellow pillows out that I was like treasuring somehow, some way. And I got a new one.
Good for you.
So that was a good night's sleep.
Who knew that the yellow pillow debate was so controversial? And then finally, it's big news. A new study out says that if you hit the snooze button, it's okay. It's not bad for you like we've thought for a long time. They said as long as you don't snooze past 30 minutes, you're good. So do y'all snooze?
I'm a 2-time snoozer.
Are you?
Yeah, I value those 18 minutes that I get every morning. I intentionally set my alarm ahead so that I can have those 18 minutes.
They're snoring noises.
You're snoring in our earpiece.
So ridiculous.
I see. Well, Okay, you're team snooze button. I am not, because I get resentful with that 9-minute snooze thing, because I spend 2 minutes thinking, I've only got 9 minutes left. I've only got 9 minutes left.
So you're too paranoid?
I'm too paranoid to actually go back to sleep. But let's be honest.
I'm kind of like that too, actually, yeah.
I mean, the reason why we don't, we're not getting enough sleep. Period. That's why.
Well, we got to hit snooze on this conversation. But it's okay. We'll be back right after the commercial break. Y'all stay with us. Coming up after the break, we'll tell you about a new networking avenue for Kentucky women.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
Next ET. Only ET is rehearsing with Mira and Gleb to this familiar tune.
Let's go, time after time.
Plus, we're with Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Erica Jane. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on ABC 36.
Watch me. Watch me pirouette with style and grace. An open floor of inspiration. This is my place. 5 positions to start, leotard and tights. A story through movement, under music and lights. Straight and tall, they promised I'd stand. I'm a ballerina who twirls like the blades of a fan. Watch me. Innovative scoliosis treatment at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
Want a flatter, tighter tummy? Then check out new Ab EX from Sono Bello.
Doctor, after my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me really self-conscious.
It's not your fault. That stubborn fat and excess skin is very difficult to get rid of with diet and exercise alone.
That's exactly why I went to Sono Bello. I really trust their team of experts, and I finally got the flat stomach I had always wanted.
Introducing Ab EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
Ab EX is a great alternative to a tummy tuck because that overhang you mentioned becomes flat and tight fast with minimal downtime.
Schedule your free, no obligation consultation now to learn more about Ab EX by Sono Bello. Call 1-888-507-8988 or go to sonobello.com.
It's Shark Tank's first
Sharkoween.
With a hauntingly great new guest shark, Jason Blum.
I have a lot of scary experience.
Shark Tank Friday on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm Sherelle Roberts, your host and moderator. We're here with the Let's Talk team, and joining us at the table is Christy Crenshaw with Kentucky Women Connect. Welcome, Christy!
You guys are so warm and welcoming. Thank you.
We're so glad to have you here. So Kentucky Women Connect is a new opportunity for women to get together and to just do all the things that we need to do when it comes to talking and connecting.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Founder Lucy Miller is a realtor in Tennessee, and she was not experiencing the type of connection and networking that she wanted, so she built the thing. And in Tennessee, they expanded to 14 chapters now. She started with 1. They have 3 in Alabama. We're bringing 2 up here to Kentucky, 1 in Louisville, 1 in Lexington. I'm your Lexington chick. Julie is our Louisville leader, and we're going to provide an opportunity for women to really connect on a personal level, and then business follows. It's not one of those, let me scratch your business back, I'll scratch, you scratch mine back and forth that way. There's a genuine connection first, and then it just kind of flows from there. True connections, wonderful.
That's awesome. What kinds of fun activities do you guys do?
Well, we're not activity driven. That is one thing.
Okay.
We want there to be connection, so we're not going to paint things or ride things or do anything like that. Okay. We're going to have genuine connection and talk about our businesses and our challenges. What tech stack issues are giving us migraines? We're having some hiring problems. What have you seen in your industry? So it really is helping to build business women up, regardless of whether they are, rocking a multi-million-dollar corporation, or they are a startup, or they're small business and just really trying to figure it all out. Being there for one another, both emotionally, professionally, personally, helping to, raise all of the ships by raising that tide and elevating our thinking. Abundance abundance mentality.
So do you meet up? That's what we're wondering.
We do.
Okay, yeah. So explain that.
I was a guest of Brielle Cotterman last October in Nashville for the Tennessee Women Connect Live, and it was a full-day event, lots of phenomenal powerhouse speakers. There was a marketplace to shop, great food, connection, happy hour, and that introduced me to Lucy Miller and the group as a whole. And that allows women to come together, and you could see across the room, it was at the Loveless Barn, there were hundreds of women, very diverse from all cultures, all industries, and all wanting one thing, to up-level their skills, to make new friends. And it's hard to make friends. As adults now, you know, I'm 51. At this age, it's challenging. So coming together, we have a happy hour planned and coffee and donuts in November. We have a lunch this Thursday, and there's still some tickets available for that.
Fantastic.
So it's a great opportunity to come together. You talk about what's troubling you, where you're seeing success and progress, and we'll share, we'll learn from one another.
In that vein, what impact have you seen from this networking and in terms of connections and getting that leg up?
Right. So just one little thing recently, one of the women at my table at the Tennessee Women Connect Live last year has a company called Strings of Hope, and they take guitar strings and make jewelry. Fast forward 1 year from being at that event and networking, she just announced that they are now in the Country Music Hall of Fame. So her goods, and they also benefit women that have been sex trafficked or involved in domestic violence abuse.
Oh, wow.
So there's a lot of heart-centered businesses as well, businesses that provide a service and a definite, you know, product that's usage, but it also has a ripple effect of you know, giving back to the community. So connection and community and an abundance mentality. There's not a cap on, you can only have, you know, one TV show host. We can have more than that, so you can all come.
Awesome. And you know what? Where are the chapters again?
So there are 14 different chapters in the state of Tennessee. There are 3 in Alabama, and there are 2 in Kentucky. You can go to kywomenconnect.com to get connected to all of them, and also to get tickets for our events, and come check it out.
And does that explain how women out there can join the group too?
Absolutely, and you don't have to be a member to attend an event. In fact, these first couple of months, just come. Just come and decide if it's your thing, if you enjoy it, if you want to hang out with us more often, and go from there. There are member privileges beyond that. Those will kick in for the Kentucky area after the first of the year.
Well, Christy, thanks so much for coming in and talking about this great opportunity for women, and we hope people head over to your website. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for having me.
Thank you so much.
All right, everybody, stay with us. Coming up after the break, we have an update on the recovery of Olympian Mary Lou Retton. Stay with us.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
We called because we wanted to remodel our master bathroom, do a stand-up shower. So we called, and the guy came out the very next day. You know, the price was so reasonable as far as all the finance options as well.
Yeah, so when the design consultant came and they brought us all the different options, it made it easier for us because we were able to see everything that would literally be in a showroom. So with the one-day installation, you know, I became a believer. I didn't know how they were going to do it. They showed up at 8 o'clock, maybe even earlier. By midday, we saw the tub being removed, and by the close of business that day, we had everything that we ever dreamed of.
I love it. I can't wait to shower.
Yeah, me too.
They're doing free installation on all shower and bath projects, plus easy low monthly payments. Don't miss out. Call West Shore Home.
Welcome back to Sam's Hot Takes. What's hot now? Spectrum One. It's internet, unlimited mobile, advanced Wi-Fi at an amazing value.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-948-4999.
And this is big. Ta-da! Zumo Streambox.
Now add Spectrum TV to upgrade to Spectrum One Stream and get a Zumo Streambox free for 12 months.
It brings together all the entertainment I want in one place. And this voice remote lets me search across live TV and my favorite streaming apps so I can find exactly what I want, fast and easy. It's streaming simplified.
Get internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi, and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Plus add Spectrum TV and get a free Xumo Stream Box for 12 months. Call 833-948-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a Spectrum store today.
My hot take, this is like nothing you've used before.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the show. It's time for What in the World is Trending. I'm so happy about this one. Mary Lou Retton, the Olympian, is back home and recovering after she was hospitalized with a rare form of pneumonia. The former Olympic gymnast's second eldest daughter, McKenna, shared an update on her Instagram about how she's doing. She says her mom is in recovery mode. She says they still have a long road ahead of them, but baby steps. That's what she wrote. You may remember Mary Lou Retton was in the ICU and was not doing well at all. And there was even a GoFundMe to help pay for her medical bills because she didn't have insurance. And so you remember we reported earlier, we were really worried about that. I'm so glad.
Well, she was on a ventilator. I mean,
Yes.
and just ended up, once a person is on a ventilator, it is really hard to get them off. And she may have permanent damage to her lungs.
She does have permanent damage, and I just hope people continue to keep donating to her GoFundMe because it's not over. The hospital bills are still there, but she's got a lot of therapy that she needs to do.
She probably has like really good home health care.
I hope so.
hope
But if she
so.
doesn't have insurance, then she probably doesn't.
And that's the key.
Yes.
You remember, because we were like, how is it possible that a world-class Olympian doesn't have health insurance? And you cannot take it for granted that people have health insurance.
That's right.
You just
You
can't.
can't.
I hope the Olympic committee or whatever is really supporting her.
Right.
Because she did so much for the
She
sport.
really did. She really did. I mean, we all just idolize her
Grew up
completely.
watching.
So, I know.
Yeah, I know. Watching her do her flips and her little haircut. Remember
Yes.
everybody wanted the Mary Lou Retton haircut?
Oh, everybody had it at school.
Not look good on me. Exactly. So we certainly wish her well, but we are so glad she's out of the hospital. Man.
Yeah.
All right. We like to end every show by highlighting a woman we're talking about. And today's woman is Jessica J. Johnson. She's an award-winning aerialist and pole artist. You can see her all around the nation. But guess what, y'all? She's right here in Lexington. And she is the owner of an aerial fitness facility called Sora Aerial Arts. And she's the artistic director of a professional entertainment company. So Kim actually, on her segment, went out there and got to see her flying and through the air and ropes and poles and everything. But she was a public school teacher, teaching full time. And then she also teaches this, putting a big focus on building strength and flexibility and technique, reminding all of us that it's not about your body size, it's about your strength. So Jessica, thank you for all you do. You are a woman worth talking about.
Yay.
Wow. Good job, Jessica.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to try that.
I have too.
We should.
Yeah.
We should try
Well, let's do it.
We should.
Yeah. Let's talk
some of her
aerial.
students are 70 years old.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, as
we
long
should
as they
do it.
have a safety net, because I don't trust us not to get hurt. Anyways, y'all have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. We had fun with you today. We hope you had fun watching.
Bye,
See ya.
everyone.